guys, or good afternoon. Welcome back. So first I have to apologize, as I originally told you I wanted to fly from Hyderabad to Frankfurt on Friday, but due to limited amount of time I couldn't. And I'm really sorry for that. The AV40 got an update. I will definitely fly it in the upcoming days again. But today we will fly to a different airport. As you can see right now, Düsseldorf is well visited. We have a lot of traffic here in Düsseldorf. This is because today is Düsseldorf Overload event is taking place, which is really nice to see because normally Düsseldorf doesn't get that many planes on that sim. And I decided to fly to Istanbul Sabiha Gökçen Airport, or how you call it. I'm really excited for this flight. The scenery around Istanbul, I will just say Istanbul Saw, around Istanbul Saw is quite impressive. So I would try to do this flight. Without further ado, let's go in the cockpit. Plane was woken up already. We are on external power. Everything is good so far. We can land the IRS until Ombed is not visible anymore. Yeah, Sabiha Gökçen was on my list for quite a few months now as well. But I've never really had the time to do this flight, and I was also probably not in the mood to do this flight. Anyway, let's do the loading stuff first. Loading, I will show you the PFD file. I didn't have the time to put it in my AVTab folder. So today we are going to fly from Düsseldorf to Sabiha Gökçen International Airport. Alternate is Antalya. Flight time will be 2 hours 43 minutes. We need 13.2 tons of fuel, but we could take 14 due to a high amount of traffic. Then we continue. This will be our route, it's okay. We continue. We have 207 passengers on board, which is quite a lot, including 3.9 tons of cargo. Takeoff weight will be 85.2, probably a bit higher due to increased amount of fuel. So fuel weight remains like this probably. That's it. Okay, 220 is maximum. We take 207 with us. 3.9 tons of cargo. Let's put 2.3 here and 1.6 here. Yo, great. That's nice. Okay. Loading update available. No, I don't want to go into browser. Let's check the ATIS already for Düsseldorf. Düsseldorf is 12378. Das denn? Oh, scheiße. Sorry guys, I need to change something. Ach so. This is throttle 1 and this is nothing. Now it should work. Nice. One, two, three, 7, 8.
I've left at 05 right. Transition level 60. Wind 050 degrees 9 knots. Variable between 020 and 080 degrees. Cab OK. Temperature 23, dew point 4. QNH 1017.
Alright.
Nozick. When passing 2,000 feet, contact long and radar on. 121.355. Düsseldorf information kilo. Out. Düsseldorf information kilo. Sofort ist eine Prise.
We are going to fly from Echo Delta Delta Lima to Lima Tango Foxtrot Juliet. Alternate is Antalya Lima Tango Alpha India. Flight number today will be Eurowings, or call sign is Eurowings 90510. Cosnex is 11 as always. Line RS. Cruising flight level, I think it was 330. Cannot go higher. 05 right for departure. And then it gets interesting. We take Doden 7 Zulu departure or Doden 6 Zulu departure. No transition, no set. From Doden we will fly via Yankee 853 to Bombay. Insert. After Bombay, direct to Isati, Echo Sierra Alpha Tango India. After Isati, direct to Barzu. After Barzu, direct to Exiti. After Exiti, direct to Dexits. After Dexit, we are going to fly to Pesat. After Pesat, Okfun, Oscar Golf, Victor Uniform November. Then Tuzla. After Tuzla, direct to Mavir. After Mavir to Govin. Only directs. Hello critical aviator, I hope you are fine. Govin, then Patbu. I have never heard these waypoints. Partly. Patgu with there. Timur next. After Timur, Lima 606 to Aduru. Then Uniform Mike 19 to Ipodu, which will be our last waypoint for today's flight. Tomorrow I'm going to do the return flight to Hamburg, if everything goes well. In Saarbrücken I expect runway 06 right. What is everything with X-Ray Yankee? I don't like it at all. ILS Zulu 06 right makes most sense to me. Ibudo 1 Golf arrival. 2 Golf. Via, no transition insert. Then we will check the route. Is everything good? Is there discontinuity? That's it already. Yeah, cool. Then let's request clearance 12178.
Düsseldorf Information Kilo.
Information Kilo.
Out. Whiskey 7100.
Düsseldorf Delivery, moin moin, Eurowings 9510, Gate Charlie 03 with Information Kilo, requesting clearance to Istanbul.
Eurowings 9510, Düsseldorf Delivery, hello, Information Kilo is correct, cleared to Istanbul, Doden 7, Zulu departure, flight planned route, climb via SITS, altitude 5000 feet, squawk 2046.
Eurowings 9510, Information Kilo is correct, we are clear to Istanbul via Doden 7, Zulu departure, initial climb is 5000 feet and squawk is 2046.
Eurowings 9510, is the correct?
Eurowings 9510, do we have to expect a delay for push or is everything delay free?
Eurowings 9510, I'm not delaying right now, that might change depending on how many other people request start up before you do.
Okay, thanks. 2046 is in the box, then we can...
1 Zulu, good evening, Sample Alpha 01, ready for push start.
Doden 7 Zulu 5000.
Hello, startup approved, hold position for push, contact ground to 121, business 605, bye bye.
Take off performance.
For push, ground 121,
We will take off from 05 right. Let me check the current META in Düsseldorf and then we can check. 05, 0 degrees 9 knots. Outside air temperature is 23 degrees. QNH is 1017, runway is dry, anti-ice not required. Takeoff weight. 86.4 tons. But we are... Yeah, so fuel weight is a bit closer. And landing weight, yes. Estimate landing weight, this is a problem. But I think we will be fine. So, takeoff weight will be 86.4. Okay, CGE 24.8 and 24.7. Yeah, flex config 2, I would say air conditioning on. Compute. Flex 35. Green dot speed 2 for 1 knots. Alright. In case of an engine failure or anything similar to an emergency, I would return to Düsseldorf or divert to Cologne. Cologne has a 3,800 meter long runway. I think we will be better diverting to Cologne today instead of Düsseldorf. Yeah. Route, let's check the route and then we can insert the performance stuff. We will depart from Düsseldorf on a 05 right. Thereafter departure will go southeast bound.
Condor 439er, startup, correction, squawk 1000 first.
Oh, okay. That's it. No discontinuity found. Then performance on the image.
Condor 439er, startup approved, hold position for push, contact ground from 121 between 605.
So fuel weights 72.4. 24.7.
Condor 439er, confirm frequency 121.
14 tons of fuel on board.
121.605.
Cool. Critical aviator, are you using the latest beta? I think so, yes. I haven't got a notification for an update.
Station calling, Düsseldorf delivery, hello.
Is ATC loud enough or is it too loud? I would love to get some feedback. That would be really nice. Let's check again. V1 150, we rotate 150 and V2 153.
Aeroflot 2437, startup approved, hold position for push, contact ground on 121, dismiss 605.
I think they are all sitting in a hotel room and controlling on that sim. This is really nice. Flaps, yeah, transition altitude 5000, flaps 2, and then up 1.0. Bro, I don't understand anything. I cannot speak Arabic.
Eurowings 5 Lima Oscar, Düsseldorf delivery, hello, information.
I'm sorry, bro. Flex, Flex 35. D-rating Flex 35. Let's start APU. No smoking, auto, seatbelts on.
Eurowings 5 Lima Oscar, repeat correct. Eurowings 5 Lima Oscar, runway 05 right.
Let's close all doors. For viewers, welcome guys, you are most welcome. I hope you had a great day and hope you will have a great remaining weekend. ATC volume could be slightly higher in my opinion. Okay, then I will increase it a bit. So I hope it's better now. Just tell me when I need to change something. This is really important for me. Otherwise the stream is like messed up, you know, and I don't want people to watch a messed up stream. The worst scenario on a stream is either bad frame rate or bad audio. This is the base of a good stream, having good audio and good frames, or a smooth stream. The content comes thereafter, or comes next. This is also why I got a better GPU graphics card. Okay, APU is running, we can turn on the fuel pumps. Then we can disconnect everything from the ground. Jetway can be disconnected. Beacon lights on. Before start checklists. Avitab. Charts. Here. Here.
KLM 88 Alpha Düsseldorf.
You just checked the AC30 checklist.
For taxi contact ground on 121, dismiss 605.
Before start checklist, cockpit preparation is completed. Gear pins and covers are removed. Signs on it auto normally now. Adheres, nav mode. Fuel quantity, we have 14 tons of fuel on board, which is enough for this flight. Takeoff data is set. Bureau reference is set. QNet is 1017. Windows and doors closed. Beacon lights are on. Thrusters are on. Idle and parking brake is set. Before start checklist complete. Eurowings 9510, we are ready for push.
Eurowings 9510, startup approved, hold position for push, contact ground on 121, dismiss 605, bye bye.
Eurowings 9510, over to ground 121, decimal 605, thanks for ATC, bye bye. Critical aviator, is it better now?
Can you repeat please?
Oh bro, the
Contact delivery again on
12-year-old boy here in frequency.
Never again.
Oh no.
6 Mike Tango, contact tower on 118, decimal 305, cheers.
I mean, I also started young, right, with like 14 years old or 15. But partly there are some kids who
KLM 1
at
Mike,
like
contact
10
tower
years
118,
old.
decimal 305, call sign
And
only, bye-bye.
I think they should learn on single player first and then they can come over to VETSIM. But most of the times they join VETSIM without having any knowledge about their plane. You fly wide body so much it is almost out to see in a narrow body. Yes, ATC volume is better. I know, critical aviator, wide bodies are better than narrow bodies in my opinion. But yes, you're right. It's quite rare for me to fly the
contact tower on 118, decimal 305,
narrow bodies.
bye-bye.
2Jet 992 tower, 118-0305, bye-bye.
Düsseldorf Ground, schönen guten Abend. Eurowings 9510, Gate Charlie 03, we are ready for push.
3992, count.
2Jet 992,
Boden an Brücke. Bitte zeigen
Der
Sie mir
Vordermann hat
zuerst,
sich
wo Sie
verholt,
hinwollen.
join Lima 8 to your right.
2Jet 992, follow Lima 8.
Dankeschön und zum Tower, ciao.
Stimme ich nicht, oder was?
Alexander 510, hallo, pushback approved, facing north.
Eurowings 9510, pushback approved, facing north.
Boden an Brücke. Bitte zeigen Sie mir zuerst, wo Sie hinwollen.
Condor 439er, taxi via Papa 4, Mike and Lima 9er, tolling point runway 05 right.
Taxi via Papa 4, Mike and Lima 9er, holding point 05 right.
Boden an Brücke. Der Schlepper bringt sich in Position.
Das wäre Charlie Papa, hallo, taxi via Mike, Lima 5, full shot of Tango, expect Alpha 02.
Mike Lima 5, full shot Tango, you will transfer Tango. Count, hello, Leipzig, A321, Lima 4.
Leipzig Air 331, Düsseldorf Ground, hallo, taxi to stand Victor 14 via Lima 4 and Tango.
To stand Victor 14, via Lima 4 and Tango, Leipzig A321.
I expect taxi via Papa 4, Mike, Lima 9er.
Boden an Brücke. Alle Türen und Luken sind verschlossen. Wir sind bereit, den Schlepper zu verbinden.
Taxi to holding point runway 05 right via Tango, hold shot of Mike. Correction, hold shot
Condor
of Lima
A320
5,
Neo.
apologies.
I flew to Basra on this A320 Neo. I will probably fly to Basra again,
2437, taxi via
because
Tango,
now they
hold
also
shot of
released
Lima 5.
a great Baghdad scenery for MSFS. I definitely need to explore Baghdad again.
Düsseldorf Ground, hello, get unmuted Alpha, Victor 74, heading respecting taxi.
Glen 88
Schlepper ist
Alpha,
verbunden.
taxi to
Der
holding point
Bypass
runway
ist
05
gesetzt.
right
Bitte
via
lösen
Papa
Sie die
4,
Nachbremse zu.
Romeo, hold shot of Tango 1.
Level 4,
Wir beginnen
Romeo,
den Pushback.
hold short,
Die Triebwerke sind frei zu machen lassen.
we're able at Lima 6, get unmuted Alpha.
I'm unable to sign that, unfortunately.
Okay, let's start mission number 1.
Please wing A321 just started
I need to-
pushing now, so hold position there per second.
Starting mission number 2.
Hold the position, get unmuted Alpha.
Ground turning 5 miles, car stand Bravo 01, request.
Critical aviator,
Wing 5 Lima Oscar, pushback,
Is AP bleed
approved,
on?
facing
Yes.
north.
I might sound mean, but I blame children, not the serious ones, flying online on young MSFS players who think they are flying in GTA 5 online.
5 Lima Oscar, Roger,
Yes,
facing
you're right.
east on Tango then.
Roger 50 east on Tango 5 miles, contact message.
When MSFS 2020
Wing 5
released,
Charlie Papa,
it became a
we are still
problem.
waiting for the Scandinavian A320 who's opposite to clear Lima 5. I'll get you moving shortly.
That's a fact.
Alexander 1 Zulu, are you able to bypass the preceding 737?
Nice graphics.
912, was that for me?
They are moving now, so continue to Lima
Okay,
9, contact tower
engine 2 is available as engine number 1.
Lima 9, 18305, Eurowings 91, Zulu, Dankeschön, ciao. Skywinds 8 Kilo, left taxi.
Perfekt.
Scandinavian 78 Kilo, taxi via Lima 5, Papa 1, Mike, and Lima 8, tooling point, runway 05 right.
Oh, the KLM1 is waiting for us.
Condor 1 Lima Oscar and holding point Lima 4.
Condor 1 Lima Oscar, hello, taxi via Mike, hold shot of checkpoint 1.
Via Mike, checkpoint 1, Condor 1.
Abgeschlossen. Bitte setzen Sie die Parkbremse.
Condor 1 Lima Oscar.
Der Opfer wird getrennt. Einen kleinen Moment
Point
bitte.
runway 05 right via Papa 1, Mike, and Lima 8. Follow the Scandinavian 7 direction A320 who's crossing left to right.
Engine number 1 is available as well. Engine mode selector can be set to normal. APU bleed off, APU off.
Thank you. Eurowings 5, Charlie Papa, Alpha 02 is occupied now. Recleared Alpha 01. Taxi by Lima 5, give way to
6
the
viewers, guys, welcome. You are most welcome.
2 and Alpha 01 and give way to the slot with Sunset Papa.
Condor 49er, should I switch to tower?
Condor 49,
Der Schlepper wurde entfernt. Der Beifahrer ist geflogen. Freizeichen ist von der rechten Seite. Einen angenehmen Flug. Tschüss.
Dankeschön. Ah ja, we need to close the door.
26 Romeo Whiskey, hello.
Weather radar
Straight
on.
back, no turn.
Multi-scan auto. Predictive wind shear system on. ECAM memo.
26 Romeo Whiskey, pushback approved, straight back, no turn.
Takeoff no blue. Pushback driver is clear. Harvester checklist. Anti-ice is not required. ECAM set is checked.
Delta Alpha Echo India
Thrust bars are on idle.
Hotel
Parking
Lima
brake
5
is
Echo.
set. Harvester checklist complete. What about trim?
Condor 1 Lima Oscar, give way to the Aeroflot
Trim up
727 joining via
1.0.
Papa 1.
Give way to the Aerosoft on Papa 1.
Aerosoft is out.
Radar trim 0. Yo. Flying tool check. Full up. Full down.
Condor 439er, contact tower,
Full
Volvo
left.
8305, call sign only.
Full right.
118,
Radar full left. And radar full right. Flying tool check
Contact
complete.
510, hold on until I can expect you to taxi.
Eurowings 510, we are now ready for taxi.
Dankeschön, taxi, tooling point runway 05 right, via Romeo, Tango 1 and Lima 9er.
Eurowings 510, taxi, holding point 05 right via Romeo, Mike and Lima 9er. Okay, das ist krass.
Count, hallo, Condor von Golf, und Lima
Romeo, wo
5.
ist denn Romeo hier?
Alexander 510 confirmed, Romeo, Tango 1 and Lima 9er.
Eurowings 510, Romeo, Tango 1 and Lima 9er.
Clem 88 Alpha, taxi via Papa 4, Romeo and Lima 8. Thank you for your patience.
Papa 4, Romeo, Lima 8, KLM 88 Alpha.
Wahrscheinlich war ja Whisky.
Condor 4, Mike Golf, hello, expect gate Bravo 11, taxi via Mike, hold support of checkpoint 1.
Expect gate Bravo 11, taxi via Mike and hold short on checkpoint 1.
Delta India Juliet, taxi
Romeo, also jetzt
via
links.
Mike, Lima 7, Lima 9er at hotel.
Die ändern auch hier alles jeden Monat. They change everything, every procedure.
Lima 9 and hotel to the GT.
In Düsseldorf they change procedures monthly. It's really confusing. Construction works all the time.
Yeah, give way to the Swiss from the right, taxi via Mike, hold short Lima 4.
Lima 4, here.
So, und jetzt straight und dann links. Left. Ah, hier ist Tango 1, okay. Santiago, hello Santiago.
Wings 021, taxi via Mike, hold short of Lima 5.
Boah, krass, wie viel Traffic hier ist.
Conda 1 Lima Oscar, taxi via Mike, Lima 7, stand Victor 75.
Victor 75, and say taxiways again.
Taxi via
Trainer
Mike, Lima
on.
7.
Mike, Lima 7, Conda 1 Lima Oscar. Continuous now, Tango on Mike.
64 Alpha Tango, hello, taxi via Mike, checkpoint, correction, hold short of checkpoint 1, expect, stand Victor 901 Alpha.
Mike, hold to checkpoint 1, and then expect stand Victor 901 Alpha, Swiss Alpha Tango.
I have never been here before on Tango 1. It's absolutely
778
Crazy.
Kilo, hello. Apologies, 78 Kilo, connect tower.
I'm flying out of
18 Kilo,
Düsseldorf for 8 years now and I have never been on Tango 1.
Conda 439, contact tower, 118305.
Critical Elevator, did you know that Airbus is now commercial customer of Tolis? Okay.
Clam 8 Alpha, give way to the Aeroflot 7.
Why not Phoenix? Ach ja, war ja Lima 9.
I call you back. Aeroflot 2437, you are number 1 in front of the KLM, contact tower 118305. Bye bye.
Tower 11, decimal 305, and
Alexander 510, contact tower 118.305.
Übrigens einer 510, 118, Decimal 305, dann geht's los und tschüss.
Ciao. Übrigens halb Lima Oscar, taxi via Papa 3.
Power idle, parking brake on.
Papa 3 Mike, Lima 9, that is Traffic buttons with available fit in.
Yes, it's my decision, contact tower 118.305.
Chronomo Charlie. Düsseldorf Tower, schönen guten Abend. Eurowings 9510 und Lima 9.
Eurowings 9510, Tower low number 4.
Number 4, Eurowings 9510. Before takeoff checklist, flying tools, check flight instruments, check briefing confirmed, flap setting, flaps 2, V-speeds, V1150, reloaded 150, V2153, flaps 35,
Düsseldorf, taxi
ATC set, tower 118305 and departure 121355. EK memo, takeoff no blue, cabin crew is ready.
Hello, there's some departure plan.
Engine mode selector set to normal and pens remain on. Before takeoff checklist complete.
78 kilo, wind 060 degrees, 10 knots, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff, bye bye. Condor 439er, line up runway 05 right and wait behind. Line up runway 05 right and wait behind.
Bro, that's a lot of traffic here.
Bravo Lima Yankee Yankee, tower low. Bravo Lima
Nice.
Yankee 4 miles southwest of November.
Santiago, change AC30-300 Swiss livery, please. No, I will not do
Bravo
that
Lima
right
Yankee Yankee
now.
confirmed for VFR traffic pattern off of full stop landing. VFR traffic pattern just over Station Close with Bravo Lima Yankee Yankee. Bravo Lima Yankee Yankee unable due to traffic. If you want a full stop landing and then go out a little bit later, that's possible. I can also offer you a crossing of the CTR but no traffic patterns.
Damn, he's not allowed for traffic patterns.
Transition please, talk about the note. Bravo Lima Yankee Yankee, roger that. Enter control zone via November, stay north of the field, QNH 1017, active runway for landing 05 left, departing 05 right.
Last year there was also an overload event in Düsseldorf.
Via November, stay north of the field, 1017,
When I
QNH
flew
05 left, landing 05 right.
on the AT40-300 to Las Vegas and 05 right was also active. But I prefer 23 left.
Eurowings 8027, wind 060 degrees, 10 knots, runway 05 left, clear to land. 05 left, clear to land, Eurowings 8027.
05 left is barely used in real life.
So the third, okay, that's the takeoff,
For planes, British 05 left is a dream, but it barely gets used. That's really nice. So many planes in Düsseldorf. Wow.
Eurowings 5, Lima Oscar, when able, continue taxi via Mike, Lima 9, holding port 05 right.
Let me get my phone.
Eurowings 5, Lima Oscar, tower. 5 Lima Oscar. Eurowings 5, Lima Oscar, when able, continue taxi left via Mike and Lima 9 are holding port 05 right. The ground is very clear to us for Mike, Eurowings 5 Lima Oscar, very confirmed. Eurowings 5 Lima Oscar, and I'm asking you if you could take over to Mike Lima 9. Oh, apologies. Yeah, I think we're able to do this. Thank you so much. Condor 439er, wind 06 degrees, 10 knots, runway 05 right, cleared for takeoff. 05 right, cleared for takeoff, Condor 439er, John. Düsseldorf Tower, das ist Pivot 3 Extra Alpha, ILS 05 left. Pivot 3 Extra Alpha Tower low. Tower, good afternoon, Lufthansa 877, we are 9 miles, 105. Lufthansa 877, tower low. Aeroflot 2437, wind 06 degrees, 10 knots, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff. 05 right, clear for takeoff, Aeroflot 2437. Aeroflot 2437, cancel takeoff clearance, line up runway 05 right and wait. Cancel takeoff clearance, line up and wait. Pivot 3 Extra Alpha, wind 06 degrees, 10 knots, runway 05 left, clear to land. Clear land 05 left, Pivot 3 Extra Alpha. Ryanair 6 Alpha, cross runway 05 right, continue taxi right via Mike, hold short of Lima 5. Continue taxi right on Mike and hold short of Lima 5, Ryanair 6 Alpha.
Sorry guys that it takes a bit longer, but that's just busy Düsseldorf. Yo, there is a new no way. There's a new developer for 767. No way.
Aeroflot 2437, wind 06 degrees, 10 knots, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff, no delay. 05 right, clear for takeoff, Aeroflot 2437. Eurowings 9510, line up runway 05 right and wait.
Eurowings 9510, lining up 05 right and wait. Okay, we are allowed to line up landing lights on, wing lights on, FNO lights were on.
Condor 11 Kilo, tower low.
Let's go. Clear left side, clear right side. 767 for which sim? For MSFS. RHD simulations. Just released a trailer on YouTube for 767-200. But actually, I don't have a. I don't know which flights I should do with this 767, and I currently also don't want to spend that much money for new planes. I'm happy with my fleet. That's it. But I really want to fly the long 777.
On runway 05,
winds level 5, correction 060 degrees 10 knots, 05 left, clear to land. 05 left on 777.
Landing lights on, we are fully ready. Cabin crew, advise again. Yo. Treffen. Achso, der ist schon gelandet.
Eurowings 90510, wind 060 degrees 10 knots, runway 05 right, clear for takeoff, tschüss.
Eurowings 90510, 05 right, clear for takeoff, tschüss. Okay then, takeoff.
KLM 88 Alpha behind the departing A320 lineup, runway 05 right, at 29.
Menu flag 35, SLS runway, outpost blue. Takeoff power set.
1 kilo, wind 060 degrees 10 knots, runway 05 left, clear to left.
100 knots checked.
As a 877, no delay, vacate to the runway.
On the way, vacate runway 877.
V1 and rotate. Yo, nice.
Airport about 2
Positive rate. Gear up. Leaving Düsseldorf.
Eurowings 8027, cross runway 05 right, then right on my court short, 5.
Düsseldorf, Langrada, hallo. Eurowings 90510, passing 1200 for 5000.
Eurowings 90510, Langen, hello, identified, Capital 200.
Eurowings 90510, climbing with level 200. First climb, IBU NF.
Euroflight 2437, proceed direct Ausblick.
I forgot to turn on the mono. Ah, so RHHD is not so good, you say, right? Sounds are good so far, but they were a bit quiet during departure. Flaps 1, speed checked, flaps 1. And flap 0, speed checked, flap 0. Cleared for level 200. Autopilot 1 on. Spoilers disarm. I hope this is better for you guys. Yeah, cool, we made it out of Düsseldorf.
Eurowings 90510, proceed to doors.
Eurowings Center 510, direct to Golden.
Kilometer Alpha Lange, hallo, kleine River, Euroflux 2437, contact Lange, radar 165, decimal 6
Oh, look at the auto. Nice.
Euroflux 2437, contact 135, 65.
Altimeter setting.
Oh shit. That's not correct. After takeoff checklist, landing gear is up, flaps are restricted, packs are on and be reference, standard barrel set. After takeoff checklist complete. Great. Yeah, cool guys, I'm looking forward to this flight. I hope we will not lose that many frames during landing. The scenery of Istanbul, Sabiha Gökhan is really resource demanding. Yeah, this is a correct word. Climb performance is okay. 2,300 feet per minute. Yeah, nice. I'm happy that everything worked out. Maybe we will even have ATC after Germany. Landing lights can be turned off. Oh no, did I even turn them on? No, I forgot to turn them on. Shit, I just had them out. Anyway, it can happen. Can happen. It's not a disaster. I bet this happened in real life as well. Eurowings Center 510, what to land 124, decimal 730. Langenradar, schönen guten Tag. Eurowings Center 510, climbing level 112 for 200.
Eurowings Center 510, Langenradar, hello, identified. Turn left heading 115.
Eurowings Center 510, left heading 115.
496, speed 280 knots or less.
Speed 280 knots or less.
The 439, speed 280 knots or greater.
Speed 280 knots or greater.
4466, proceed direct Bombay.
Direct Bombay, right now, 4466.
Geneva 265, contact Langenradar 120805, goodbye.
Langenradar 120805, goodbye.
The 901 Tango, contact Rhein 122785, bye.
122785 for Condor 901 Tango, bye.
3131, contact Rhein Radar 122785, bye. The 439er, contact Langenradar 1208005, goodbye.
12085,
and the 510 direct APEC.
Eurowings Center 510, direct to APEC.
Direct APEC, descent 410.
Oh, scheiße.
Eurowings 9510, direct Bombay, climb flight level 250.
Sorry, Eurowings 9510, direct Bombay and up to 250. So, first climb, I blew enough. I know it is pretty chill, right? The engine sound decreased. Good work. I just thought that the sound during takeoff was a bit low, but apart from that, everything was okay. Critical aviator, it did also happen to me in the sim. Yeah, it happens. It happens. These are like the small things which could make you really upset, right? When you just forget to turn on landing lights, or when you forget to turn on the seatbelts during landing.
During 6903, proceed direct RPEC.
Or when you forget on a Boeing to set flaps 30 and you were on flaps 20.
Ryanair 737 Alpha, direct RPEC.
Look, normally a cockpit has 2 people at least, right? And when you have to do everything alone, the workload gets much higher. Or is much higher.
4906, contact Langen radar 120-805.
For the people who are wondering, estimated time of arrival is 1912.
Contact on 120805.
90510, contact Ryan radar 122-785, goodbye.
Eurowings 9510, over to radar 122-785. AIRBUS rolls and cruise.
Sorry, say again.
Einradar, hallo. Eurowings 9510, climbing flight level 178450.
Eurowings 9510, Ryan radar, good day.
Bablovsky, you on a flight tonight. I'm already flying to Istanbul. Critical aviator, I mean it's less serious than forgetting to lower the landing gear on landing. Yes.
Tango, next sector, upline, supervisory, 128, good day. 122.8, Tango, bye-bye. Eurowings 91 Zulu, suit advisory, 122.8, good day.
So I will show you something. This is Istanbul, right? This thing here. Sabiha Gökhan is here somewhere, and the new Istanbul airport is here somewhere. And Istanbul, Atatürk was here somewhere. The old main Istanbul. Yeah, after the flight, Bablovsky, I don't know. No, probably not. I'm really tired. I was in Leipzig yesterday to do some plane spotting and to meet a friend. He's a pilot, and it was really nice. It was outstanding yesterday. We took a picture together at the airport fence. Security came. Security came 3 times with a big car and told us to stay away 3 meters from the fence. We just took a picture together and then they came again. If you want, I can follow you. Yes, you can also fly from Beirut to Istanbul, then we can meet us. But Sabiha Gökhan, right? Not the main airport. Sabiha Gökhan, it's Lima Tango Foxtrot Juliet.
Fly 12 Golf Warrior, next sector's offline, supervisory, 128.
Bablovsky, a lot of people, a lot of MEA pilots don't like Istanbul airport because it's too busy.
3 uniform, next sector's offline, supervisory, 128.
But same with Frankfurt. A321. Yeah, guys, what can I tell you?
Center 510, climb to flight level 330.
Eurowings Center 510, climbing to level 330.
Get level 2 Delta Zulu, proceed directly over. Directly over, side
They changed.
Victor Papa 5 Echo, right. Go ahead. Victor Papa 5 Echo, expect descent shortly.
Pawlowski, there is a free one on the X-plane
flight level 270.
Critical elevator, I thought Istanbul's airport ICAO code was Lima Tango Foxtrot Mike. Unless you are flying to a different airport. Wait, I show you. Istanbul still has 3 airports in operation. Let me show you, my guy. Yeah, I know, I was in Istanbul last time. We waited 15 minutes on the taxiway and watched 6 go-rounds and 1 million dead birds from bird strikes. What the hell? So this is Istanbul's main airport, right? Zabia Gökhan. And Istanbul's main airport, 6 runways or 5 runways. Then there is Istanbul Atatürk Airport, which still has private jets. And then there is Istanbul Sabiha Gökhan Airport. This is where we are flying today. And this runway is not available for us, it's broken. And it has a lot of Fly Pegasus and Turkish Airlines and Anadolu jets, like these, and A-Jet. These low-cost carriers, right? Eurowings Center 510, direct Esati. And I have never been to Sabiha Gökhan before. There is a really nice scenery for it. A really nice broken scenery, but still I try to visit it. I'm really excited here. Look, you have approached directly above water and then above the dense buildings. Yes. Yes, it's really nice. What about Pakistan?
Alpha 304 Center cruising. Level 380 proceeding to Mapok.
Alpha 304, right radar identified.
Look, everything above Pakistan is closed.
Alpha 304.
Wow.
Radar, hello, Eurowings 1 Charlie Whiskey, flight level 340 in Lahore, Alaska. Boeing 1 Charlie Whiskey, Langen, correction right radar identified, score 1000.
Lot is flying from Budapest.
Sein Lima Tango, right radar identified, cancel flight level 280. Papa 5 Echo, contact Langen radar 127.365.
Great.
Eurowings 1 Charlie Whiskey, proceed direct exact, Echo Kilo, Sierra Alpha Kilo, non-standard. Exact, Eurowings 1 Charlie Whiskey. Lufthansa Lima Tango, proceed direct Geska, contact Bremen radar 124.240. Einer 4466 monitor 122.8. 122.8 for an 4466, thank you, goodbye. Eurowings 1 Charlie Whiskey, after exact, proceed direct Eurobooks. direct demonstration with Chelsea. Eurowings 6 Romeo Whiskey identified, hello, climb to flight level 350.
Critical aviator, any flights planned with the 777?
Get level 2 Delta Zulu, monitor about
To
22,
Quito.
decimal 8.
1 2, that's why you can go to the
But,
About 2 at Whiskey, monitor about 22, decimal 8.
That's giving up to camera.
what is the scenery name? Quito. Ah ja, stimmt. Sierra Echo Kilo. This is the new one I would like to have seen. Yes, this one. I want to fly to the old airport, but it's
Eurowings 1 to the Whiskey, proceed now, direct Domux. Direct Domux,
there was an X-plane scenery for it, but
About 7 Whiskey, Mike, monitor about 22, decimal 8.
yeah, Quito is a destination which I really want to visit again. But you know, I would like to have good sceneries, and without a good scenery, it's not worth it flying. Do you understand? This is why I only visit airports with good scenery. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. Critical elevator, I'm not sure yet. It depends where the scenery is better. XPA 12.
Eurowings 6 Romeo Whiskey, proceed direct Basel.
Guys, if you have any questions, just let me know. I try to answer any question. Hey, feel free to ask.
Eurowings 5.0, monitor about 22, decimal 8.
Just confirm that was for Eurowings 9510.
8 monitor about 22, decimal 8.
Over to Unicom, Eurowings 9510. Danke fürs Losen. Tschüss.
Ciao.
Over to Unicom. So. Now we are low. Reaching Mannheim. We're directly above Frankfurt, somewhere the airports need to be somewhere near to us. Okay. Yeah, I really would like to fly to Quito's old airport, but it's not easy. There was a guy, let me show you. Here, this guy, Alpha Aviation Gaming. He had... the scenery was really old. but it was nice. It was really nice. The question is it worth it using this scenery or not?
Taxiway. Caution. Taxiway.
I like the buildings and the flare was
Caution. On taxi.
Yeah, the scenery is quite old, right? But still, it has something which is special about the airport. Just the feeling and it's nice to get away. Yeah, further. Nice. Okay, but there is no guidance system. You have to park himself in the on the gates. Here, this is what I wanted to show you. RHD 767. It's not get copyright claimed. Oh, it's already out? What the hell? Ah, it was 6 days ago. LL. Who flies LL? Nobody. The cockpit looks really artificial. Here, this is a nice 767 cockpit. Everything modern. Nice. And then there's Sam van Breda, who makes these cinematic videos with bad planes. No, guys, I'm not doing that. I mean, looks nice. It looks nice, but it is not what I would like you to present. This is not me. This is not what I would like to do. I'm just doing a stream and that's it. Like here, look, my video was recommended flying the A340-300 to San Diego version 2. 1,152 euros. Really nice. I think flight factor 767 is still better than the RHD one. Yes, I think it's too. But on the other hand, I think the performance is better on the RHD one. The flight factor one takes a lot of frames. You even come close to getting disconnected from VetSim with a high-end gaming PC when you fly the 767, because you can simply not get 60 FPS in the 767. This is simply not possible. Yeah. The older versions, the older videos use a Captain Sim Scam 767, yes. Good that I did not buy it. Okay, we reached final level after 27 minutes. Wow. The 757 needs half of that. In 15 minutes, and then you are on cruising level with a fully packed 757. Nice. I'm looking forward to the arrival already. Flight Factor 767 is not as optimized as the 777. Yes, you're right. Exactly. But the 767 is also way older, right? And the Flight Factor 777 is optimized as hell. Which VETSM events do we have next week? VETSM events. Next week I'm going to visit a flight school, which is 2 hours away from me. And just, you know, be there, see what they offer. Okay, let's go to next week. Thursday is good. Baku, no. Then we have Friday. Boring. Saturday. Only Amman. Boring. Sunday. Islamabad. But no, I've been there. Oh, they reopen Atatürk. That's nice. But Vector 767 was first released in late 2015. Wow, that's insane. What about here? Friday, India. Maybe I will do this flight again from Hyderabad to Frankfurt, I will see. Then Medina. Bangkok. Kai Tak. Battery events. And why was there just shown that a livery could not be loaded? This is also weird stuff. Sometimes X-Plane really has big scenery problems. When you mismatch, or when you mismatch your scenery in a folder, then you can reinstall X-Plane. Because it is so difficult to get the know-how of this shit. I know you have to sort you have to put the scenery to the top, then the libraries, and in the end the landmarks, but it's really hard to sort it out. Critical Aviator around the same time as the rotate MD-80 or the JAR design AC-30 was first released a few months earlier. I was just shocked that 767 was the only good long-haul plane back in 2018 for X-Plane 12. you only could fly the 767 and maybe the Jadatan AC-30. That's it. There was no AC-40, there was no AC-50 and no A380. And there's still no A380 for X-plane. And then, okay, there was a 757, okay, but the 747 was unflyable. There was no good 777 and also not a good 787. And now jar design became really unflyable in X-plane 12. It's not usable anymore. It was my favorite AC-30 back then in X-plane 11, but it is not anymore. And will never be, probably. Yes, but I think I have my most longer flights on the 767. Okay, we are still in Germany. We are reaching Prague. We are reaching. In Germany we say Czechia. Czech area. Let's see. The Flight Vector A350 was released in late 2014. What? That's insane. Look on VetSim. VetSim introduced the big update in 2020. Before that, it was really hard to communicate on VetSim and everything was really old. But now it really improved. That's nice. Yeah guys, I will be right back. I'm not closing the stream, just give me like 5 minutes, I will be right back. guys, I'm back. I just saw that we have to contact Wien radar 13435. Wien radar, hallo, Eurowings 510 for level 330, sorry for delay.
510, hallo, identified, kein Problem. Eurowings 510, hier direkt Marvier.
Eurowings 510, direct to Marvier.
Radar, just calling Unicom for KLM 871.
Again.
IBIS transmission for KLM 871.
Critical elevator, hence why it needs a major update to flight rate
KLM
L350, yes.
871,
I mean, it already got an update, but it's still outdated.
KLM 871, cheers.
Carbon 66 Brave Bravo, contact 132, decimal 190, cheers.
101, minus 166, cheers.
Sierra Tango, contact 120, decimal 375, cheers.
12375 Tango, bye bye. we dropped quite a lot, so if they need possible, like...
Okay, maintain flight level 250 after Budek, geht der nächste Mal Tour.
After the computer was expanded to
Bravo Uniform Delta Echo, straight after Mike Alpha Sierra Uniform Romeo.
I'm sorry, just a second, with the direct, I'm sorry.
Mike Alpha Sierra Uniform Romeo, it should be on the arrival that you should have loaded.
Roger, thank you very much, Eric.
Ukraine International 1809, I'm monitor unit comes by. Ukraine International 1809, I'm monitor unit comes by. Ukraine International 1809.
Okay guys, let's do the first briefing. I know it's still a bit early. Let's have a look at the weather. Lima, Tango, Fox and Juliet. Ui, 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 ui. No way. That doesn't look good. We have rain and thunder. Low visibility. What about the alternate? Alternate is better. Anyway, I will try my best to land in the Viagurken today. Let's have a look at the charts. Is there K3 for LT views? Approach ILS 06 right. Is it 06 right or 06 left?
Ukraine International 1809.
06 left, I'm sorry.
Ukraine International 1809.
So it's probably 06 left. Zulu 06 left. Do we have? No, that doesn't work out. Okay, then we need to take normal ILS Zulu 06 left. E-bots.
Eurowings 5 Lima Oscar, descend flight level 170.
Descending 170, giving Oscar.
Eurowings 6 Romeo Whiskey, identified direct transport, descend flight level 170.
Great. We have to look, guys, we have to look.
Eurowings 7 Echo Mike Delta, contact 132.190.
Contact 132.9. Can you please repeat the frequency?
132.190.
132.190. Animal Wings 7 Echo Mike Delta. Tschüss.
Bitte 3 Alpha Kilo, descent flight level 340.
Descent flight level 340 with a 3 Alpha Kilo.
Whiskey Mike, contact Budapest 120.375. Cheers. Mr. 1522, climb flight level 320, higher after 4 minutes, traffic crossing above.
0320, Delta 1522.
Climb flight level 350, maintain Mach decimal 79 out for left.
Mach 79 on left, Mach 1350, Delta 152.
The 3 Alpha Kilo, contact 132.190.
122.190, we have Alpha Kilo, tschüss.
Eurowings 6 Romeo Whiskey, contact 125.175.
Good evening, Lufthansa 6 November, climbing flight level 210.
Level Lufthansa 6 November, identify direct Paro.
Direct Paro, Lufthansa 6 November.
Moldavia 6 X-ray, monitor Unicom.
Telephone hospital with Moldavia 6 X-ray.
Eurowings 9510, contact Budapest 120.375.
Eurowings 9510 to Budapest 120.375. Bye. Budapest Control, very good evening. Eurowings 9510, level 330.
Eurowings 9510, hello, radar contact. Yeah, 979er, hello, Bush radar contact, clear direct to Ulzak. Ulzak, 979er.
Very good evening, International 1809. Inbound flight, flight level 350.
Great International 1809er, Budapest Kuzey, radar contact. The 979er, clear direct to Akiko. Akiko is a 979er. 361, proceed direct to NOTEX. Let's Is 979er when ready, descend to flight level 130. Clipper 55 Budapest. Descend to flight level 320. Descending 320, ground vision. Budapest control, good evening, KLM 25, back to flight level 400. KLM 25, come back to the Budapest radar contact, proceed direct to Pepping. Right, Pepping. KLM 25, Winner 1362, switch to Unicorn 122, the simulate, nekem én. Unicorn 128, doesn't request 127. Budapest Info, sziasztok, bezártatok, Echo X-ray, felengedést kérünk. Hotel Alpha Foxtrot Tango X-ray, tájékoztató, szervusztok, Vétán. Hotel Alpha helyi forgalmat nem irányítok, majd levegőből jelentkezünk. Levegőből jelentkezik, csak tájékoztató vagyok. A361 continue descent to flight level 200. Flight level 200. Malta 5 Alpha, switch to Unicorn 12.8, bye-bye. Over to Unicorn 12.8, Malta 5 Alpha, bye-bye. 7 Sierra Tango, switch to Unicorn 12.8, bye-bye. Winner 1764, are you here? Clear 1764. Winner 1764, switch to Unicorn 12.8, bye-bye. Air 1764, my train coming to the smith, bye-bye, thank you for the service. Hotel Foxtrot Tango X-ray, hello. Alpha Foxtrot Tango X-ray, nyugtattam, kód 70, 33, QRH 1017-es. Kód 70, 33, QRH 1017, Alpha Foxtrot Tango X-ray. Budapest Control, go TSE, Katianak Perfect Alpha, inbound, Katianak Perfect 55 Alpha, Budapest Hello, radar contact clear, direct to Lenov. Direct to Lenov, Budapest clear, Singapore 3512 to level 400 inbound market. Singapore 352 Alpha, Budapest today, radar contact, proceed to KLL. Proceed direct to KLL, Singapore 3512.
Vienna 541 should be contact Vienna. I think the difficulty from our side doesn't work. Yeah.
Vienna 541 contact Bean 134 decimal 350. Bye bye.
Increased 5. Bye bye.
Alpha Foxtrot Tango X-ray, CCR-t kerüljétek és maradjatok 1500-ban vagy alatta. CCR-t kerüljük és maradok 1500 vagy alatta, az Alpha Foxtrot Tango X-ray. Either 979 contact approach on 122 decimal 9875, goodbye.
Jetzt leider abgekommen mit dem Witz. Lights can remain off. I know we are now next to Budapest.
A321 descend to flight level 140, reach by NOTEX. At NOTEX 1. Budapest Radar Low, it is Channel 6105 from 360 inbound to Babin.
Weather could be a serious issue.
Good day, radar contact, proceed direct to taxi. Direct exit, it is Channel 610.
Nee, sorry. Niemand Tango Foxtrot Juniors. Rain and thunder, broken 025, 11 degrees.
Tudja, a Hotel Alfa Romeo Delta Alfa Budapesti felszállás után 7000-es kóddal 1500 lábon tartunk ki északi irányba.
Hotel Alfa Romeo Delta Alfa, tájékoztató szervusztok, QNH 1017-es.
1017, Hotel Alfa Romeo Delta.
És erősítsétek meg, hogy a terv nélkül haladtok.
Megerősítem, Hotel Alfa Romeo Delta.
Nyugtattam. Okay, good Delta Juliet Whiskey, this is main bean radar off guard. If you read this, contact me immediately on 132190. I'll say again, okay, good Delta Juliet Whiskey, bean radar off guard. Contact 132190.
This was 121.5, the emergency frequency. I hope you can see a bit.
Alfa Romeo Delta Alfa, tájékoztatok.
Hotel Alfa Romeo Delta, védve.
Hotel Alfa Romeo Delta Alfa, budoljatok 70-71-et.
70-71, Hotel Alfa Romeo Delta.
It gets darker and darker. So tomorrow I will do the return flight to Hamburg.
Minute 30 Yankee, hello Budapest, radar contact. Minute 30 Yankee, proceed direct to Epic. Right, Epic, domestic range. A321, contact pin approach 125 and 175, bye bye. 175, okay, bye bye. International 1809 Fish Unicorn 122.8, bye bye.
Jojo. So ist das.
Ukraine International 1809 Budapest.
Originally, this plane belonged to Lufthansa. Lufthansa used the classic livery on this plane and then it came to Eurowings. Does autopilot disconnect work? Bullshit. We have to disconnect via here and somehow the autopilot disconnect button does not work in X-plane. It's really unfortunate. I pray for ATC.
We have 55 Alpha, switch to Unicorn 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Düsseldorf is well visited for its size. Heathrow 100 departures. Why does Heathrow have so many departures every week? I don't get it. But maybe it's the most popular airport in the flight simulation community. A lot of ATC people actually prefer Gatwick to control Gatwick because Heathrow is just too stressful. Okay, we have...
Jet 7 actually uniform with a Meshano radar contact after Canin.
ATC here, but not in... There will probably be ATC. Here's Istanbul's main airport, towers on now. And there's Sabiago. It's like on the other side of Istanbul, of Istanbul. What about Beirut? Nothing. Beirut is taken from the map. No matching records found. What the hell?
Singapore 352 Alpha, switch to Unicorn 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Unicom Singapore 352, goodbye.
Iran 25, Quebec, switch to Unicorn 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Unicom 122, decimal 8, thanks for the service, have a good evening.
Eurowings 99510, switch to Unicorn 122, decimal 8, bye-bye.
Eurowings 99510, Unicorn 1228, thanks for ATC, bye-bye.
I'm just approximation for Jet 7 Uniform. Is this answer cardio?
Okay guys, give me like 20 minutes. I will be back in 20 minutes. Let me give you a nice view, a nice look, and then... Okay, we see us later. Hello, hello, I'm back. So, let's have a look at our flight plan again. I think we will have a really long approach path, which we could shorten. But for that, I need to go through the flight plan for the planned route. Because sometimes pilots get asked to fly a certain transition in order to lengthen the approach time for separation purposes. So when there are too many planes arriving at once, they need to they let the planes fly through the transition in order to separate them better and in order to fix the high traffic flow. Okay, so what I see is we could, you see this route here, we could skip this and could directly fly from 6 to 5 to Ubixi. But maybe it could be that there is an obstacle in the way. I will see it later. Let's have a look again at the weather. Maybe it changed. Meta. Lima Tango Foxtrot Juliet. So it's still bad. Winds are okay, but the visibility is my problem. We will see. Okay, almost toes on the flight. What about ATC? That would be pretty nice. Let's see, something here. No ATC at all. Although it was announced. Here. So where is the ATC? I don't find any ATC from Istanbul to Antalya. This is a shame, right? Why do they offer this event when nobody is controlling these airports? I don't get it. When there is no controller, then why do you offer this event? It doesn't make sense. People are taking their time on a weekend to fly from Istanbul to Antalya. You are promising ATC, but you're not providing ATC. This is a shame. This is a shame. Nah, I don't like it. That's the wrong word. I don't like it. It's a shame to promise ATC and then not giving ATC. What the hell? Nobody there. Nobody. Lol, my waypoint is called Xanax. Xanax is a drug. What the hell? Popular rappers and popular singers are taking, or some of them took Xanax or are still taking Xanax. Yeah, don't get your hands on this stuff. It's probably not good for you. I don't get it. Why when they advertise ATC, why do they not provide ATC then? Why do they not taking their promise? Or why do they not stand to their promise? This is big bullshit. You do that in real life, personally, like for example, the boss tells the worker, I give you $1,000 more, then and then says, yeah, no, sorry, I changed my mind. This boss is getting into serious problems. You need to stand to your promises. This is big bullshit. This is not the first time it happened. And when they cannot offer ATC or provide ATC because the staff is sick, then they need to take it out. It cannot be that you promise something what you cannot fulfill. Do you know what I mean? This is absolutely disgusting. This is bullshit. Sorry for my language, sorry for my words, but I'm quite mad at this point. I will definitely write a big feedback letter to vets in Turkey. Guys, you saw that it was advertised, but they did not fulfill it. Absolute shame. Okay, let's do a short briefing. I would say we try it out in Sabiha Gökhan. It is worth a try, of course. What is our weight? 79 tons. Need to go below 77.8. Critical aviator, you don't have to be sorry. I would be frustrated too if I were in your place. Yes, this was the same case in or at Wolfsfang Airport or Wolfsfang Airfield They promised ATC and then they said, ah, nee, sorry, there's not enough traffic. Yeah, then why do you offer, why do you advertise this event? This is absolute bullshit. This is a disgrace to VETSIM. Yeah, this is a disgrace to VETSIM. Not to the entire VETSIM, but to the division of the region, like VETSIM Turkey. This is a disgrace for VETSIM Turkey. Okay, we need to burn some fuel. 1.1 tons. We could also fly go around if we want to. Let's do the approach briefing, airports. We take ILS Zulu 106 left. Localizer, our ILS frequency is 109.9. Curse is 058. QNH in Sabia Göken. Let's update it again. Meta, Lima Tango for St. Juliet. Okay, it became a bit better. QNH is 1017. Temperature is 11 degrees. Winds are 060 degrees, 1 knots. Transition level, is it in there? Transition level by ATC. Okay, let's make it for level 100 or 110. MDA for this runway is straight in landing. Oh, this is some serious stuff which I don't understand. So you have two options, 2.5% and 5%. Damn. I'm not sure what to use. To be honest. R750 meters when the flight director or autopilot or HUD to DA is not used. VNAV depends on operator policy. Let's take 670. Yeah, let's take 670. Check if that's working. In case of missed approach, we have to in case of missed climbing 4,000 feet on runway heading, then turn left, proceed ESA and hold. Refer to minimums for missed approach climb gradients. So in case of mist, we will climb on runway heading up to 4,000 feet and thereafter go on the downwind for this runway again and try it again. In case we cannot land in Sabia Göken, we will divert to Antalya. And still there is no ATC, what a shame. Really pissed. People are taking their free time to do these flights. Sometimes there are fathers of kids doing these flights, telling their kids, sorry kid, let me please fly for like 2 hours, and then there is no ATC, so you could have better spent the time with your kids instead of flying. That's absolute. It's a disgrace. You cannot tell it differently. You cannot say it differently. Okay, the fuel lights remain like this. Cabin lights are on. The wing lights still on. Yeah, I forgot to turn them off. Anyway, that's not so. It's not so bad. So let's let these lights on. Okay, 78.7. I thought I would have the opportunity to get ATC here, but nothing. What a shame. Let's start descent. Let's commence descent after reaching Adu. Okay, as you can see, we have a thick cloud layer. Damn, this won't be easy. But we try our best, right? What about the runway length, Avitab? Runway is 3,000 meters long. This runway doesn't work. You will see why. The scenery is bugged. Outer brake 1 should be enough. Full reverse. And then we can make it. Still no ATC at all. Absolute shame. Brakes on. Let's descend to level 100 initially. Managed speeds and let's commence descent. Descent AIRBUS nav. So I could decide whether to take a shortcut or not when reaching Foxtrot Juliet 625. When reaching Foxtrot Juliet 625, we could make a left turn towards Ubixi and catch the localizer for this runway, or catch the ILS. It depends on the terrain and obstacles. I'm really not sure which. Direct from 6 to 5 to Pixie. Check the plan. We are coming from the northwest. When reaching Foxtrot Juliet 65, we can proceed direct to sea. Great. Music still working. Yes. Armrest can be put up. I'm a small guy, I have to put the seat to the maximum forward, like in my car as well. People always complain, Chris, why do you put your seat so far forward? And I'm saying, yeah, in order to reach all the controls correctly. Now I can put the sounds back, COSP, open menu, engines. So. We will taxi to apron 1. Yeah, this airport is quite big as well. I will just take a gate of choice. Let me have a look. VetSim, Turkey, feedback. Ah, nice, you can open the tickets. I will do it when I land it. Telling them how frustrated I am. So there must be the airport. Nobody there again. Of course not. This is exactly what I wanted to prevent. Arriving to an airport all alone again. This is not realistic at all. It's just making me mad, you know. I just followed the normal times, the normal event times, and still don't get what was promised. Drink enough, guys, it is really important. Is it terrain? No, there is no terrain at all. I think that's a different airfield. Could it be? Yes. at this. Okay, let's have a look. What do we have? We have TS. Thunderstorm. We have thunderstorm. Then we have Retzra. Cannot find it. Nova NSW. Yeah, I think the weather is just bad there. We have to see anti-ice on, definitely. Just in case. Pro checklist briefing is confirmed. Decam status is checked. Seatbelts are on. Beiro reference QNH is 1016 now. Then we have MDA 670 and engine mode selector is set to normal. The project is complete. Is this in the right? Where are these? TK. Is also flying. They are all flying to Sabia, Brücke. Oh, there are actually some people. Nice. We'll have some visitors here. Hello guys, radio check, radio check. Seriously, nobody is monitoring Unicorn. Landing performance 060 watts. Nah, let's don't do the performance today. It's fine. Weather is not good at all, but we will make it probably. So what about landing weights? Yeah, we are 200 kilograms currently above the max landing weight, but I think we make it. Continue descent 5,000 feet. Landing lights on. Alright. Landing system. What is interception altitude? So now they say, look, now they say it was, the event goes from 19 Zulu to 23 Zulu. Yeah, but it was announced differently, so, yeah, it's bullshit. Interception altitude, Obixi is 4,400 feet. Okay. Approach mode on. Autopilot 2 on as well. Lock star, K3 dual. Outrageous, yes. We have to be careful. Let's remain at 200 knots. Flaps 1. Speed check, flaps 1. Sleds are extending. So. Now enjoy the approach, guys. Enjoy the approach. This is as good as the approach to Beirut. Let's reduce to 180. Flaps 2. Speed check, flaps 2. Sabia Gürken traffic, good evening. Eurowings 9510, we are fully established ILS runway 06 left. This is a high approach, a steep approach angle. So performance, alright, landing, checklist, okay. Let's from the cabin again. Yeah, this is a pretty steep approach angle.
From AIRBUS.
Weight, we are still 100 kilograms above max landing weight, but we will burn the 100 kilograms as well, no problem. Let's go for flaps 3, get down in order to burn more fuel. Then nose lights on, turn off lights on. This approach is almost as good as in Beirut. I just hope it is not that resource taking, and now fog is increasing. We have some high winds.
2,500.
Final approach speed. Flaps full, speed checked. Flaps full, landing checklist. Cabin crew is ready, out of thrust. Get center off in a moment and EK memo.
2,000.
Landing no blue, landing checklist complete. Let's land the A321 in Zavia Göken. So, autopilot off, auto thrust off. I'm ready for landing, guys. So, enjoy the view, enjoy the view. Zavia Göken traffic, Eurowings 90510, we are on final runway 06 left. Let's take the thrust out, we are a bit too high. $1,000 checked, stabilized, slightly too low. Frames are good.
06.
Need more thrust, I need more thrust. More thrust.
$100 above. 500. Minimum.
Continue.
400. 300.
And green checked. Go round, let's do it again.
Long landing, 2,100 meters remaining.
Positive rate, gear up, flaps 3. Eurowings 90510 going around. Hey, that's quite nice, but yeah, the approach was not so good. It could be better. So 4,000 feet on runway heading. We will perform a left turn in order to get back on the downwind. Runway 06 left. First climb, open climb. I blew enough. We will follow Foxtrot Juliet 050.
6 Audi Airbus D20 by 61 Charlie arrival with 3 miles southbound of Sutton Mike 120, descending from 13,000 5,000 down to the ILS runway 35 right. Yes, double traffic.
So let's go for 200 knots. Weather is still not good. Heading 300 or so. To climb. Flaps 2. Speed check, flaps 2. We need to climb. bad weather. Damn. Okay, 4,000 feet. Autopilot 1 on. This was a pretty difficult approach, and we have strong turbulence here. Let's go for flaps 1. Speed checked, flaps 1. We will do the approach again from Smore. Smore is to be reached at 3,000 feet. So 6 left. Let's turn heading.
687, go on, please.
Go. They want them to go around. Eurowings 9510, we will prepare for another approach in Sabia Göken. We will intercept the localizer via Smore.
Zero by zero.
Whoa, nice visibility. Heading 240, 10 degrees to the left. So we need to be level 3,000 feet at Smore. So let's descend to 3,000 feet with 700 feet per minute. Auto brake remains on low. Okay. As a pilot, you don't want to have weather like this. Mr. E404, hey, are you able to send me the AC30? Hey, Mr. E404, I got your email and I replied. First it was in the spam folder, so I didn't see it directly. I looked it up, I don't have the jar design anymore. I need to reinstall it, but it takes a lot of time, and currently I don't really have the time to do that. I can send you the manual again from the engine mod, and then you can try it again. Or you watch the videos from YouTube, how they explain to do it correctly, and try it out. Why should my version of the AC30 work and not yours? This is what I don't get. When you follow every step correctly, then it will work. Maybe I just need a new version, then update it. It will probably work. Let's turn heading 210. We will remain at 3,000 feet, and we can. Yeah, let's remain at 200 knots. It's netting 200. You have head shake enabled, right? Yeah, now it's from Explain itself. This one. Okay, now let's turn heading 140. Or 130. Let's reduce to 180 knots again. Flaps 2, really important. Speed checked, flaps 2, and then heading 090. Approach mode arm, autopilot 2 on. Log star, K3 dual. Localize is established. We slightly overshot, but we will get back on track.
Istanbul traffic, Qatari 501 approaching Island runway Yankee 35. Istanbul traffic.
Try to get the replay after the stream. Oh, we have thunder. What a wonder. Okay, and rain and bad visibility. Nice. Go for 170 already. Flaps 3. Get down. Okay. Anti-ice off. This will be a steep approach angle. Whoa, yo. Have you seen this? Approach speed is activate approach phase 147 knots.
Turkish 4 Lima Foxtrot. What the fuck you doing, man?
I am following exactly the instructions. Do not say nasty words, okay?
Guys, chill out, chill out.
I'm asking, what are you doing?
What do you mean am I doing? I'm following the transition.
What are you doing?
Do not say bad words to me, okay?
I did not say bad words to you. It's not my problem if you doesn't know how to speak English, Habibi.
Guys, chill out, please.
2000.
So. Using final approach speed.
Istanbul traffic, Qatari 501, expect island
Flaps full.
36.
we check flaps full, landing checklist, cabin crew is advised auto thrust. Get set off in a moment, EK memo, landing with blue, landing checklist complete, I'm ready for landing. Autopilot off. Auto thrust off. Let's land the A321 in Saarbrücken. Hopefully this time. It is not easy because of the terrain and the steep approach angle. So 1000 keeps approach. 1000 is checked, stabilized. Follow the flight director, we're good.
Approaching 06.
Checked. Saarbrücken traffic, Eurowings 9510 on final runway 06 left.
Saudi Airbus 27 ILS runway 35 right.
500.
Please allow air traffic, make announcements so other people know what
Minimum.
you're doing.
400.
Tank green checked.
300.
Istanbul traffic, Turkish 220 for establish ILS 35 right.
It's not easy, not easy.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. Retard. 10.
Long landing.
Five.
Long landing. 2,100
So, spoilers.
meters remaining.
Reverse green and diesel. Damn, that was a hard land. 2 Gs. Guys, 1 second, let me just chat with someone. It was not easy to do this landing, damn. On a heavy A321. Wow. What a shitty weather. Normally when you fly to Istanbul you expect nice weather, staying at the beach and all that, but
Turkish 4 Lima Foxtrot, please try to vacate runway 358.
You can make a 360 for spacing.
No 360 with Airbus Heavy V. No 360 with Airbus. I'm flying jet engines, not Cessna.
One second, guys. So, let's continue. Landing system off, flight director off. Then flaps can be retracted. Spoilers retract as well. Weather radar off. Transponder mode can be set to automatic. Then no side to taxi and landing lights off. Turn off lights remain on. Wing lights off and strobe lights off. Master APU on. Let's just check out the airport. Park and brake off. Let's continue. This landing was not easy. When you're not used to fly A321 regularly, then it will be difficult. And yeah, the approach was just difficult with this heavy A321. Bad weather. Everything came together. But the graphics are amazing. Wow. Welcome to Istanbul Sabiha Gökçen Airport. Oh, look how wet it is. Yeah. Okay guys, I was just writing somebody. Let me continue taxi. Why can I not taxi? Hello. Oh shit. This poor dude has to work in the rain. This poor dude has to guide me in. Damn. So no slides off, turn off lights off. Let's not blend him. So further. Stop. Parking brake on. APU bleed on. Engines can be turned off. Let's wait with the seat belts. Beacon lights off. Fuel pumps can be turned off as well. Adheres off. Welcome to Istanbul Sabiha Gökçen. Oh, my butt hurts from sitting. Nice, 2 A-jets. Oh, this is really nice, cool. So I was not all alone here, right? It's like a small compensation. Nice. Cool.
Gökçen Technology 2 Tango Romeo 203 pushing track as facing southwest.
1 second. This is really nice. Okay, everything worked. Oh yeah, we need to turn off the seatbelts. The passengers are still waiting. Okay. We can open the doors for kids who are interested in seeing the cockpit from inside. Yeah, and we need baggage trucks. I will clip the yeah. Great. Passengers are disembarking, deboarding. Let's get we need chocks. Door 1 left is open, alright. Yeah, cool guys. That was my visit to Sabia Gökhan Airport. It was quite an interesting experience because yeah, here's the second area of this airport, but it's not usable. Definitely not. Look at this. Look at this. It's like imagery, but which you cannot use. Yeah, I'm happy with the result and all that. When you look at the approach here, it wasn't easy. You see the elevation here around the airport. It reminds me of Beirut, because Beirut also has, yeah, elevation, and landing in Beirut is also not that easy. I am not that happy with the landing, but I also haven't flown the A321 in a while, so somehow it is explanationary, is it the correct word? So it's understandable that I couldn't alter the landing here. The weather was not the best, and we were near max. Yeah, we were near max landing weight. So the circumstances were not the easiest today. Nevertheless, I would say it was a really great experience, and I saw another nice airport today. We had great ATC in Düsseldorf, and an interesting ATC chat on Unicom. Yeah, So far I'm happy with the landing and all that. But I have to say, disrespecting other people on Unicom or at all on Betson is not understandable. You should always treat each other with respect, and I can talk from experience. It's often the case that people lack of respecting other people, especially in Germany. A lot of people tend to talk to other people about you instead of taking matters into their own hands and talking directly to the person to improve and to fix their problems. And I think respect is pretty important. When you don't respect people, then you won't make it far in life. This is from my experience. Especially in aviation, you have to, when you are part of a crew, you have to treat each other with respect. And when you cannot do that, then this is the wrong job for you. So always try to stay calm, also when there are tense situations, when it gets heated. But there is no advantage for you in becoming angry and pretty upset. So always try to stay calm, treat each other with respect, also on VetSim, also in real life, also in difficult situations, and then you will make it far in life. I'm sure about that. So guys, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my stream. You will see us tomorrow again on my return flight from Istanbul Sabiha to Hamburg, probably. Until then, I wish you a really nice remaining Saturday night. Keep it up, stay safe, and goodbye guys. Thanks for watching and take care.